Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? It is a stunning, gorgeous day here in Los Angeles, reporting live on a Monday. I'm a little delusional. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little delusional. I'm drinking a Celsius right now. I didn't nap today. I'm not well. The thing is, the things that keep this mind at bay are napping, and that's that. Anyways, you guys, today's video, we're going to be doing a testing like the most viral products from TikTok video. Like there's so many products that have gone super viral, different like things, different hacks, different products that I'm like, these are like some of the most viral things. And I wanted to test them out here with you guys and see if they're worth the virality or if they're really not that good and y'all just tried it. Like, did you guys just try it? Like the tryery was so real and so fierce, or are they actually good? We got a bunch of stuff here. Got a bunch of stuff right here. So yeah, you guys, that's today's video. Gonna be, as always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't forget to watch it. No joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we test viral ASS things, if you guys like the gays.
Actually, I identify as
Oh, here we go. It's that long plethora of, oh my God.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. It's literally the beginning of Pride Month, and if you don't like this video, are you even proud? Join us here. I'm still uploading. I will be in a cane uploading till I'm in the grave. I do believe that. I do. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and prime our skin. I literally just have moisturizer on my skin right now. Let's go in with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. This product right here, I feel like this primer is something that has just been such a like whirlwind of a product. It came out years and years and years ago, and it was very, very popular. People were asking for it to come back. I feel like Michaela was a really big driver of this bad boy to come back, and I feel like it might be a permanent product now for e.l.f. This is their Jelly Pop. I actually haven't used this in years. I don't even remember what it's like. Not even kidding you, because I got this recently in PR when they relaunched it, and I lost my first one. So I'm like, babe, what is this even like? I can't remember. It's clear with a little bit of a pink tone. Oh, it's thick. It's a halo thick. Oh, shoot. It feels like you're putting on thick veiling of mucus. It smells good though. Oh yeah, it's like has a very nice tackiness to it. It's similar to sticky primers, but this is one of the stickiest, and it smells good. So I understand why it's like so popular, because it's very sticky. The nice thing about it too is I actually feel like it gives a really nice glow and dew and radiance to the skin. You guys see how it's literally like glowy as hell? Like not in a shimmery way, and like just a beautifully glowy radiance slash, you know, hydrated from within kind of vibe. It's giving dolphins ass. So now let's go in with our foundation, which is another viral product on TikTok that is going so viral. I've not seen more hype about a foundation in so long. These are the Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundations. And shout out to Tier for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I've already used this many times, and it is such a shockingly good foundation. I've seen this go so viral online, like it's absolutely insane. It's Amazon's #1 foundation, by the way. It retails for $30 US, and it is such a beautiful cushion foundation. It's actually like Japan's #1 foundation, I believe. I use the shade 23N Sand, and apparently, so I didn't even know this, but you're supposed to like use the back to really soak in the product into the cushion like that. You really get it up in there. I didn't even know that myself. They have 30 shades of this, by the way, and I think this is the most like vast range of a Korean beauty line. Like the fact that they have 30 shades of cushion foundations is actually really cool, and it's nice to see them like listening to the customers, asking for more shades, providing more shades for the people. I think that's really cool. But I'm gonna go in with this shade, and you guys, the coverage of these is so fierce and so absolutely insane. Again, this is shade 23, and I actually do think it's kind of like my perfect shade, to be quite honest. Look at, every time I've used this, I've been so blown away. Like I genuinely have. And a little bit goes such a long way. And I actually like that it comes with this little puff, because you don't like technically need to apply it any other way. You just use this little puff. The product is in it, and anything you have left over, you can kind of move around. Why does my skin look literally perfect? I mean, look at the side difference. Look at this side with it on, without. A little bit more info about the foundation. It's a 72-hour wear foundation. If you want to wear it for 72 hours, you can. I'm not that kind of girl. I'd never wear anything for that long, but if you wanted to, you could. The cool thing about it too is that it feels so lightweight, gives so much coverage, and it dries like a really nice beautiful like demi-matte satin finish. I would just recommend to make sure your skin is hydrated when you're using this. Just as a side note, to make sure everything just looks absolutely perfect and seamless and really nice and glassy. This is crazy. It has everything. It's on the go. It's a girl on the go. Like, you can take it on the go. It's sickening. By the way, I've worn this for a long time, and this is great for people with like more oily combo skin as well. Like, this shit will last on your skin. It's honestly insane. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on my phone, and you guys are gonna gag. Look at it on my phone. My skin looks literally perfect. This is on my phone in the most HD intense light. It shocks me. It shook me when I first tried it, and it still shakes me now. By the way, June 6th, they are doing a sale on the foundation. It's 30% off, part of Amazon like top deals of the day. So if you want to snag it, extra 30% off on June 6th. Check it out. It truly is such a beautiful foundation. And I understood why it went viral, because it's so stunning on the skin. And everyone I've seen use it looks good in it. Like, it's a shock. This is like truly the foundation of the summer, I feel. Like, it went so viral for good reason. Thank you again to Teacher for sponsoring a portion of today's video. You guys truly ate that foundation up. It is incredible, and it was an honor to work with you guys because it truly is so beautiful, and I was elated. Truly. Cool, let's move right along in our journey here. I'm gonna go in with some products from Made by Mitchell. I bought these on, where did I buy these? On Beauty Bay? I bought just a bunch, so I actually bought this pore paste, which I'll definitely have to try soon. I bought the very famous color case, and I bought these are new products. These are the curve cases by Made by Mitchell in the shade Lighter. It's basically like an entire little case dedicated to like lighter complexions, like bronzer, contour on the bottom, and then blushes at the top. I just thought was so cool. So I figured, why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of like bronzing with the curve case. I'm gonna bronze first, and then we will conceal after. So let's go on with these cases. I just think it looks so cool. I like that there's like a grayish tone, more of an olivey tone here. More, what would this, I would say more, pull more cool, more pinky actually. And this one I would say is a more neutral tone. We have like a pinky brown, a greener brown, a grayish brown, and like a actual like neutral brown. Mitchell is just such a awesome creator. Like, I genuinely like him so much, and the times I've met him and talked to him and chilled with him, just like at different events or whatnot, have just been so lovely. And he's such a sweet guy and so talented. I really just like him a lot, truly. And he gives me such good energy. Oh, that's cool toned. That's more cool than I was expecting. All right, let's dig into some of that pink and let's mix it. It went cooler. I do fear that I went actually more cool toned than I expect. You know what? Maybe the shade Lighter wasn't for me, and I should have bought another one. Shit. I didn't think about that. I really thought Lighter was gonna be just perfectly fine, because this one kind of pulls off a little like kind of grayish on me. I would say grayish, like a little more grayy, more contoury vibes. Me going on thinking it was gonna be like this neutral brown, cool, all right. Add some pinky brown, cool, all right. That is too funny. Honestly, like the product itself is great. It's actually quite thick though, I will say. Because this thing I'm like not used to. Like, it's such a thick and dense, but really creamy consistency. I'm kind of like, oh shit. If I dig into this more pinky tone, and then maybe a little bit of that brown, do you think that'll be better mixing wise? I feel like this is more contour blush than it is bronzer for me. I'm gonna definitely continue to use it because I think that actually as like a more contoury tone, it'll look stunning, and the consistency is beautiful, and I love that. I just feel like I might have gotten the wrong shade for me. You know what I mean? Maybe if I dig into the curve case, this is a really cool concept as well. Also creams. It's basically this big old case, right? It has like all the colors you could need for like creams. Look at that shit. The consistency is similar, but I would say this one is more dense. I would say this one has a little bit more density to it in the actual like case itself. But if I use some of this, I feel like this color actually might be more warm. Look at that. Warm. See, I think that in this case, it would have been nice to have a color like this to add a lot of like kind of warmth to it. And honestly, maybe I just used like the wrong case for my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? This combo right here is just, it's devouring. In fact, there's a black, a white, like you can make concealer out of this. You can make like kind of anything. And they're so extremely pigmented. Like a little bit goes such a long way. They're just like concentrated color. Very highly concentrated pigment. Oh my god, I'm giving UK glam. I'm giving peanut butter baby. This makes a lot of sense to go viral. Honestly, just everything that Mitchell does makes sense to go viral. And honestly, because he's so sweet and cool, it's so nice to see his stuff go viral. And I'm like proud of him in a way. I like seeing cool people are just like down-to-earth ass bitches do well and succeed, and it makes me so happy. And there's a lot of brand owners out there that I don't like, or like I don't feel like they deserve their success. Okay, this doesn't need to be shade. Okay, we're not gonna be shady. We're gonna be sweet. We're not gonna go back to 2017 MannyMua. No, I'm reformed. So it's really nice to see a brand owner just truly giving it and being so cool and sweet. I just love that. Absolutely love it. Huge fan. I hope you guys definitely support Made by Mincho. He has beautiful, beautiful products that work very well. Let's go in with this kind of grayish tone. I kind of want to dig into it. Honestly, the colors, they're similar. Like, honestly, the consistencies are definitely similar. I can see just a little hint of contour in the nose. Also, these little cases blend really well and really easily. Because at first they go on and I'm like, oh no, I'm scared. It's going to be a little spooky on me because they're so packed with pigment. But because they blend so easily, they're not nearly as intensely scary as I thought. Look at that little nose. Look at that little cool tone nose contour. Definitely really intrigued about these. I think it's really, really cool. It's such a cool, fascinating product. I just wish there was a slightly more warm tone for me. But I think I just might have grabbed the wrong case. This right here though is the tea and nothing but the tea, so help me God. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go with some blush. We got these new products, which I've been seeing so much recently on TikTok. Like, I've been seeing so many people talk about them. These are the new Morphe Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 silk blushes, which are just like going very viral right now because of how unique it is. It's a 3-in-1 blush, which I don't actually understand. It's supposed to be kind of like priming as well as like pigment, like color. I don't know, dude. Okay, let's see. I haven't swatched any of them, but I'm gonna see how pigmented they are. They actually have a good amount of pigment from that initial swatch. They have a really very kind of dewy consistency. Has a little bit of like greasiness to them, which does worry me a little bit because I feel like greasy products tend to break apart my base, but I'm not set yet. So I'm hoping that will be just fine. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this really pretty one. This is in the shade Pleasured. And we're going to go in with the brush. They come with these little puffs, but I don't want to use the puffs because I don't think that they're my vibe. So I'm going to go with the brush and give it a real shot here. They're more... I was not expecting this color to be like almost like pulling a little purple on me. Looks absolutely gorgeous though. Very dewy, extreme dewy even. Which makes a lot of sense. It has that like spiraliness. Is this breaking apart my base? You know what? No. Maybe a little. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. If you get these, you just need to go in with a lighter hand because they do have a more greasy consistency to them. So things like that can, you know, pick up your base underneath it. But if you're going slow, you should be just fine. Like, I feel like there's spots that it wants to like pick up really bad. Like I know it wants to right here, and I know it's just trying me. But it hasn't yet. It hasn't actually lifted my foundation. It just looks really dewy right now, but I know she wants to lift because she's sick. She's a sick girl. She did gag me. Just don't use a lot because it can be a little emollient greasy. Babe, also, if you're set, don't go over it with set. This product, and I cannot stress this enough, will most likely break apart your base so bad that there's no return. You can just tell when you have really emollient, almost oily feeling, Vaseline feeling products, over powder, they will be a flop. A big flop. I have a sty on my eyes and it's really pissing me off. So I'm gonna need you to ignore the sty for now. Okay guys, so let's go in with this little bad boy. This has been going so viral recently. The Aquaphor lipstick. And this went viral because Scott Barnes showed like this hack that he uses this underneath the eyes of his clients before going over with concealer. So we're gonna actually do that and see what she gives. He said that it really helps to keep concealer and product on longer, and it does have a little bit of a stickiness to it when you're putting it on because there is that balmy consistency. So I left my under eyes blank for concealer to try this hack out. I will say they feel very nice and hydrated. They almost feel like those Morphe blushes, but they have that little bit of like Vaseline-y consistency. Why is it so hydrated underneath there? Let's try this hack. I'm very intrigued by this hack. I would like to know. Can you show me? I like to know where the strangers like me. I apologize for my mania in today's video. You know, it is what it is. But to blend out the concealer that we're going to use, we're going in with this baddie again. Who remembers this? Who remembers this? This is the Leia. I believe it's called the Leia. Let me see. Let me look it up. I have the original when it first came out, which is this one. It's called the Leia. Yeah, Ultra Flesh Blender. These retails for $59. They are a hefty price point, but they're going viral recently again because of how wild they look. They literally look like a a toy of some sort, and you know what I'm talking about. It almost mimics a tongue. This side is like textured, this side is smooth. It's supposed to be basically like a replacement for a beauty blender because it's not going to absorb any product, and this is supposed to react like fingers do because of the texture on the skin. Bo Nelson helped create this, and he kind of told me all about it back then. So yeah, I think that we're gonna definitely blend this out. But it's been going viral all over TikTok again. I've been seeing dupes of this. Like like when I looked it up to look what the name is, I literally saw a dupe of the product on like Temu, and I was like, oh, so they're already duping the dolls. By the way, I have used the Leia blender, and it is a very fun product. It's just kind of pricey, so if you don't mind spending $60 on a product, I think you could enjoy it, and it's just definitely different. You just have to get more used to it, because this is the kind of product where it doesn't absorb anything, right? So a little bit of something goes a long way. I actually put too much concealer on, forgetting that this is that kind of product. Stupid. You don't need a lot of it because it really does blend everything seamlessly for you. You can use it to blend everything. Foundation, concealer. It's not going to absorb anything. It's going to keep all that product on you. That's why like the product on my face right now is going such a long way. I feel like a little toy's hitting me, dude. Like, it's definitely an interesting product. It can definitely be seen as a kind of a gimmick, but the thing is, it does work. When a gimmick actually works, it's an innovation, right? Like, that's just my personal opinion. And to me, like, yeah, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's something that works well, and it does what it says it's gonna do. Baby, the amount of concealer I put on was far too much. But again, a product like this will make your product travel so much more. So I have to give it props to the Leia. The original, you know, I'm talking about the original. I'm not talking about the dupes out there from Temu. Let's absorb some of that concealer real quick. Hold on. We gotta absorb some of that because I put on too much, and that Leia makes it travel much more fiercely. Okay guys, so now we are set. The mug is fully set. We have powdered our face, we have concealer on. Honestly, everything looks really great underneath the eyes. By the way, that Aquaphor hack, it does look really, really nice. I'm sure it's actually meant for more if you don't set your under eyes. It's supposed to help it like anti-creasing, but I do set my under eyes. But I actually feel like the creases look less and it looks a lot more hydrated than normal. When I smile, it's a different story. I don't want to talk about it. I've been looking into getting a skin pinch there, actually. A skin pinch is basically like a procedure, like a bleph, but basically like they just pinch the skin and they take off the part that's pinched and then less like of the bunching. Okay, so this is what our base looks like so far. I think honestly it looks amazing. Also, can we talk about the Tear foundation looking so good with powder over it too? Like everything looks just so blurred. What I wanted to do is I wanted to use Miss Color Case on my eyes as well. You know what? I was actually thinking about maybe putting it into the brows, but I changed my mind. You can, I'm sure, use it like kind of like a dip brow, but I think I just want to go in with more of a fluffy brow today anyway, so I'm actually not going to put it in the brows like I thought I was going to. We're just putting a little brow gel. I love this brow gel a lot. This is, which one's this one? The Essence one. The Thick and Wow Fixing Brow Mascara. Yeah, because it has little fibers in it. It just makes it look so much more full, so quickly and so naturally. Bitch, please. I'm in the shade Espresso Brown. It's that me espresso. So now let's use this color case. I want to just put it on my eyes. Like I want to just grab some of the shades and we're going to plop them on my eyes and just see what it's giving. I'm going to use that same contour-y shade. Okay, so because they are so dense, look at this. Not a lot's getting picked up. A little bit is, not a ton. They're very dense, as I said. So what we're going to do, we're actually just going to take a little bit of the product, back of the hand, and we're going to swirl the brush in the already like disturbed product. And we're going to put that onto the lid as our like base. That looks so effortlessly stunning. I'm really into like this thing recently where, you know, I use like the Danessa Myrix one where it's like a cream shadow color for more of an everyday look. This is kind of that same fantasy, and the fact that this dries down to a matte finish and just gives you that airbrush look. I really like it. I'm also really intrigued to see how it like creases. I'm sure like on me it would definitely crease throughout the day, so I would definitely have to set it because I have very, very greasy lids. I'm just curious to see if it'll crease like quickly. So we'll see in this setting. Should we go in with a little bit of a darker one, like this darker brown? That's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I'm literally creating a full freaking look with just like the creams only. And look how pigmented. You don't need a lot of product. Oh shit, it goes a real long way. Do little product and then you build. And then you build to more if you need to go heavier. I'm gonna take a little bit of the black for liner just to see how it reacts. It's basically black cream liner. Definitely want to set it. Even though it dries matte, I would definitely suggest setting. I'll take it about halfway in and we'll blend that out. Look how, you guys, that was, I needed less than that even. Like, look what it turned into. This smoky cat eye. Are you kidding? That's gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go finish my eyes off camera and I'll be right back and we'll do lip together. I think I'm gonna literally do a lip liner and then one of these. Okay, so eyes are done, you guys. This is the eye. This is what it turned out to be. I just blended it out, put a little powder shadow on my lid because there was a little bit of creasing happening. Not a lot though, honestly, like way less than I was expecting. A little bit of creasing though, so I did want to set the creams with powder, just for me personally, because I do get a little greasy. Now let's use that same color case. And we're gonna put it on the lips. I'm feeling this pinky tone. It's too light, like we have to mix it. I'll mix it in with this little peach shade. I feel like a chemist. Okay, let's try using this as my lipstick. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. That with a little bit of gloss. I'm actually very not mad because the thing is I went in with my lip liner in milk tea. Because if I re-emphasize the lip line and add a gloss, I actually think this would look really sick. Let's add a little bit of Flora gloss, which is like a pinky undertone. It's giving UK nude lip down. As you can see, this is the shade I ended up mixing. It's like a really, really cool toned peach. It's like a cool toned peach. And that's what we created. The color case is so fun, I have to admit. Like the color case, such a fun product to use. Like I'm genuinely having so much fun with this. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video, testing all these like most viral recent makeup products like that have been out and about. I've just seen them going so massively viral and testing them out, and a lot of these things I think are absolutely amazing and so worth the virality. So great. Some things are like more like you just have to get used to it, kind of play around with it. Like the color case, you just have to play with it more. It's a very thick consistency, but dries to a nice like matte finish. Really, really pretty. The Morphe blushes, they're a little bit more emollient, so just kind of go with them a little bit slower, but they don't really pick up your foundation if you're not going crazy with it. Over powder, you will destroy yourself, I promise you that. Tier, incredible, amazing, show-stopping. Thank you for working with me in today's video. Truly, like, these products were absolutely sickening. Anyways, you guys, hope you guys had fun watching today's video, got some insight on some viral things. If you were interested in some of them or not, maybe we're just here to entertain the dwarf. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah. How are you guys doing this gorga day? Today's video. I'm delicious on the chat again. Shout out to Tier for sponsoring this portion of the podcast. Whoa. I didn't know you were trapped in here, Zaya. What the hell? I didn't know you were trapped in here. Zaya's over here getting mad at me for getting trapped in my room. Hello? Oof.